Tonight, our topic will be finding the cash home buyers on the social media. I'll share with you exactly how to do it and how it should be done nicely so that everybody is able to benefit from it. I'm going to be sharing some examples as well with you, and I'm going to be sharing some of the pages with you. Finding once you have the property under contract and you have a deep discounted property, the next thing you're going to have a challenge. What's the challenge? Where do we find the buyers? Where are they? Who are these? Do we have the buyer list? How do we prepare it? Can we do it instantly? The answer is absolutely yes. And sometimes your list could be good, but now you can start building your list at the same time though. So what are we looking for? Looking for the cash buyers who are looking to buy directly from the wholesalers or owners. And most of these cash buyers are fellow real estate investors. They are in the long run. They are going to buy it, fix it, flip it, or they're going to buy it to hold it and rent it out. So are they looking for somewhere about 10% discount is normal. And most of the time we offer 15 or sometimes even 10, sometimes 5, depending upon the location. So like ourselves, we are also cash buyers. We are looking for opportunities. We work with other wholesalers. Sometimes we do co-wholesaling with them because they have a piece of property under contract, but they do not find a buyer. So we have the buyer list or we have some sources I'll share with you, and I want you to utilizing the same scenario right away. And some cases you might be able to find a cash buyer more than once or two, and it will be done very instantly. I will be sharing some of the examples with you. So what is the fact? Investors or the cash buyer, they do not want to miss the opportunity of the lifetime. Including us, sometimes we will miss opportunity. For example, we will find a property worth 500,000-600,000, and the gentleman want to sell 450 or 400,000. We kick in a bit of greediness. Okay, maybe I should do a bit more. Maybe I should make 200,000, 150,000. Make sure that fear is something you put it on the side, and it's very important that you do that regardless though. So are you a Canadian real estate buyer? Yes, you are. We also, as an investor, become Canadian real estate cash buyers. Please add your name, valid email address, Canadian mobile number to receive a wholesale lead anytime and timely information. So if you go to the flippingforprofit.ca, we have something called Canadian-real estate cash buyers. And this is where people come in and they can fill up the form, and we have the database. And you can do the same thing if you like, because eventually you are going to start building certain lists. And sometimes these lists are become outdated. And I prefer when you do it on the social media, it is fresh and it is something very, very good actually. It's like just off the board. People who are just responding to you. I'm going to share with you in a second. So we have our own Facebook group that is called Canadian Wholesale and Off-Market Real Estate Deals for Cash Buyers. We have about 8,700 members approximately. We want you to join us, facebook.com/forward-groups, wholesale real estate deals in Canada. And this is where I want you to join. And most of you have received a link. When you go down there, once you join in, some of you are superstars, so you got the top priority. Anything what you put it on will stay on the top. We call pin it. It means anybody goes in, your post will be seen by the most of the people compared to other people though. And there are priorities, we do that. And that's something I'll just share with you in a moment. So moving forward, what exactly are the cash buyer looking for? They're looking for only one thing, good price. Hey, not everything is a good price. What happened? The property is in bad shape. You need more money to invest to fix it. How about the property is in good shape? You have a lot less money to renovate. So when you're speaking to a cash home buyer or investor, we'll give you another video how to send a proper package. Even though we can talk about it, this is great. We can send some picture, that's great. But I'd like to show you a different package. And the package will be so attractive that the cash buyer will say, I like this package, it's complete. It has third-party information. It has all the information I need. It has comparables. It has an appraisal. It has a property inspection report, and everything is up front. And I don't have to do much. Everybody like convenience though. So apart from their saying, I want less money, you just say, listen, I'm gonna give you a package, which you know exactly what you're getting yourself into it, how much it's gonna cost you to fix it, what gonna be end result. If you decide to get out, what will be your more or less the profit for you? What is the time frame based upon my information? At times, we will go 2 steps further. Sometimes we are able to get 3 different quotes from different contractors, and we attach those 3 quotations. And the idea is for the cash buyers or the investors, the more information they have, the more they feel more comfortable dealing with you. They know they're dealing with a professional, though. It's extremely important to do that, though. Again, same scenario, just like anything else, a buyer is going to look at you and start believing or not believing what you're saying. But the fact speaks much louder. Your opinion has very little value. But if you're able to build a good report, hey, I'm also an investor, I also buy properties like that. What do you are careful with? What do I should be careful with? It's gonna make a humongous difference as well for them as well as for you. So it's important that we do that, and no matter what, it is going to help you and help them at the same time. No matter what it is, this one, be upfront, be straightforward is a small word. If you are going to deal with people who are going to buy property from you, they're going to keep buying it from you time after time after time. Like majority of the time, I would say a lot of our students or apprentices who have taken the training will end up buying few property from us. Why? They get the package, they understand the business, and we walk them through the process. We do not want to create a situation where we are winners and they're the losers. That doesn't work. That is a suicide of your profession. You do not want to do that. If you say something, your word should have a lot of meaning. They should stand for something. It's important to do that though. Again, follow up. Now people will call in and say, look, I'm calling 3 other wholesalers like you, but I want to buy only one property. And again, your package, your information is going to help them to decide, hey, I want to take this deal. We remember sometimes we have some deals in Oshawa or other places where we have 5, 6, 7 buyers. And now we can only have one property. We can only sell to one buyer only. And there are 5, 6 people who are making an offer. They're disappointed. We don't allow them to become disappointed. So listen, unfortunately, somebody else have already taken it. Now you are on the top priority. Next deal, you will be the first one to know, and I will give you the right to refuse. So they feel good about it, even though they did not get the deal, but they are not walking away from you being disappointed though. Cost of not following up, you're gonna feel it sometimes, just like anything else. Don't forget, we are selling something, and selling require a bit of a follow-up. And you'll be surprised that majority of you, if you are in the business in the beginning, you're going to lose a lot of deals. And you later on, you're going to say, you know what, I should have followed up. I should have followed up within 24 hours or 12 hours. And you're going to lose quite a number of deals. And then you're going to learn your lesson. Unfortunately, it happens to everybody. And you are no exception. But if you start following, if you're doing only one deal, doesn't matter. You don't have to do 10 deals at the same time. Please follow it up all the way. Build a relationship. Anybody who has called you in, they should be in for their life. And that's the way I strongly believe in it, though. And that means a lot more success for you. So there's something which I always like to get the call back from them. And there is some very powerful wording we just use. Always utilize this similar wording for a lot of things. But every time I leave a voicemail for them or text message for them, we want to hear back from them very quickly. Hello, sorry we missed you. This is Navtat Chandok from Canada, Mr. Cash on Buyer. I get a question that you can only answer regarding a deeply discounted property, fast for cash. Would you please call me? You are the only person who can answer. And you'll be surprised. They feel, okay, they feel very important. They feel like they're wanted. It kind of boosts their ego and also feel like, hey, I'm special. And this guy wanted me to call back. And it's extremely important for you to do that though. Now, before I go any further, I like to switch the screen if I can. And I like to go to my Facebook. I'm not too sure if I'm able to go to Facebook here. Yeah, okay, here we go. No, that's not what I want. Just bear with me, please, for a second. How do I go to Facebook? Okay, here we go. I can share. Let me see if I can share with you my Facebook. Yeah, okay. Now, can you guys see the screen? If you can see the screen, I believe that's the screen we have. Okay, so here we go. If you notice that I enter the section of Canadian wholesalers, anyone interested to buy a wholesale price 3-bedroom bungalow in Northwest Calgary. I placed this little thing on it. I had 373 people already looked into it. And out of that, 3 or 4 people have responded to it. Now, what I want to do is I can click this them and send them a message. Now, even though it's not your ad, you can still send them a message. If you happen to be in the superstars, just click it on and I say, listen, hey, and I can send them a message, please call me up, and I'll be more than happy to answer this thing for you. Now, I have placed this ad in another place at the same time. I hope you can see this one too. So this one is an Alberta Real Estate Investors Network group, okay? And I noticed that I have 21 people, and I can see their names, who they are, and I can reply them one by one. The moment you have any piece of property, you can go on the Facebook, place a couple of ads, join a few groups, and there you go. All of a sudden you have 10, 20, 30 people. When these people are with you, now you have to be careful that what you do with them matters a lot. You ask them a question. Hey, listen, if this property is not for you, who would you recommend? Who do you think will be the best person? I'm sure you know about 10, 20 other investors. They say, oh, I know more than 20. How about if I pay you a referral fee about $1,000? Entice people. People will only get motivated when they see dollar and cents. Second thing, they feel they're important, very important. They're playing a very important role for you. It boosts their ego, and money makes merry go around. And money is one of the best thing ever happened to them as well as to you, though. Now, from start to finish, make sure that you are dealing with somebody, you're seeking for a cash on buyer. Make sure all information is exactly the same. You treat everybody the same way and ask the same question. Number one, is this property for you? If it is not for you, I understand that. Who would you recommend? If you refer me somebody, is that okay? Pay you $1,000 as a thank you. And you'll be surprised having meeting one person can give you and open up another door for opportunity, maybe another 5, 10 more people. And all of a sudden, one piece of property, you have only one property to sell, and you could end up with having 20 to 50 to 100 different buyers for you. Not everybody going to buy it from you. At least now they know you. Now you have their names, the phone numbers, and the email addresses. They go in your database for the next deal because you are not in the business for one day. You are in this business for life. And you're going to build a relationship with everybody. Very solid relationship based upon the truth, integrity, respect. And these things are going to keep you, and it's gonna be amazing result for the rest of your life. You're gonna say, you know what, I met you 30 years ago, 20 years ago. Oh, I met you through another gentleman. And I remember that you offered that deal to me, and that was a great deal. If you got any questions, comments, please put in the chat box. Otherwise, you can always call directly me. I'll be more than happy to answer any call you have. I will wrap it up. I'm going to make it short and sweet, and make sure you join the Facebook right away tonight. Thank you, and good night, everyone.